Hi English Martyrs, Mrs. Pettifer here. Now today I'm going to have a go at showing you how to draw like Charlie Mackesy. Now I'm very aware this is a big challenge because he is a professional illustrator who has worked on magazines and newspapers and now his own book for years, and he's practiced and practiced and practiced until he's created this style. And I'm going to have a go because if you don't try, you don't know. And there's no such thing as I can't do it, just I can't do it yet. So we're going to have a go. Now I've set up his book in front of me, and then I've got my own piece of paper. And although you can't see the drawing that I'm looking at it all the time, because when you're trying to be inspired by something, you need to look at that inspiration. You need to be looking at that more than you look at your own work, really. Now I've chosen a sketching pencil, a 3B sketching pencil. Now if I look at his work, I'm looking at that horse and he's using lots of circular lines to create the shapes of the horse. He's obviously studied a horse in real life or photographs of a horse to see the muscles and the shapes of the horse's body. So that's what I'm going to try and have a go at. I want to capture his scribbly sort of technique. Now that looks really ridiculous, I'm aware of that, but I'm trying to show the circle of where the horse's head is, and the circle of where its shoulders is, and then the circle along the back of it, because I have a feeling that's how Charlie Mackesy starts. Okay, so I think I've got the rough shape of the head. Putting that little ear on helped, I think. And then we have the strong shoulders of the horse, and I want to dip down a little bit over that circle I started with. Oh, I think I've dipped down too much there. I can learn from that on my next one. To go over that circle to make the back leg. Show you again what I'm trying to be inspired by. So this is the front leg. And there's a sort of an echo of the shape that I made over the back. Now I'm trying to do this really carefully, but if you look at the lines Charlie Mackesy has made, he is so confident now with this style that he has done that really quickly. And the very fact that I'm doing it slowly is meaning that I'm not going to capture the same style as him. But I'm just tentatively having a go at this stage. Just to get a feel for it. There's one of the other legs. And it kind of has the tail flicking up. Okay, I'm kind of pleased with that. I'm just going to have another go because I think the mistakes I've made here that I need to improve is I've made it too steep over there. I don't mind it, but it's a bit too steep, but I've definitely made it sag too much here. Like that horse has been wearing a saddle that it doesn't want to be wearing. I think I've made this shape a bit too big. Obviously I haven't finished the legs off, but then Charlie Mackesy doesn't either. They end in a nice scribbly loose way. Now I think that's the key to it. I think I'm going to just try to be a bit looser with my drawing. Right, I'm going to keep on trying. I think one of the mistakes I made was trying to draw whilst looking through the camera, and one of the mistakes was putting the circles a bit too close together. So start with that loose circle. One for the head, one for the shoulder, one for the back of the horse, and then joining them. Right, I'm happy with these lines. So as you can see, I'm starting to go over the ones that I really want to keep, the lines that I know are closest to where I want them, and the ones I want to emphasize. And your eye is drawn to the dark lines and you kind of ignore the lighter lines. Okay, not bad. I think I'm getting there. A bit more practice. I'm going to risk putting in the image of the boy just to see if I can give my horse a sense of scale that way. Scale meaning that you can see what size it is. Compared to something else. So I want to show that the horse is bigger than the boy. Okay, I'm pleased with that. We can see now, because of where the boy's feet are, even though we can't see the bottom of the horse's feet, it gives us a sense of how long his legs are. And I might even go as far as to pop the little mole in. He's just a kind of a pear-shaped blob, really. Okay, I'll try this fox. Okay, not bad. Right, I'm pleased with that. Hopefully you can see that you can build up confidence in something like this. And starting with those 3 circular shapes, one to make the kind of cheek, one to make the shoulder, one to make the rear of the horse, and then using those as guides to make the other lines. Now, when I've had a bit more practice, I might try to do it in a pen rather than a pencil. Charlie Mackesy uses an ink pen, and that really makes his style very distinctive. He's not used a pencil. Am I brave enough yet? I might try that. Okay, over to you. See what you can do if you just give it a go.